something better energy. Got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting. A curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working. I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit. I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch. I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit. Hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss. I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it. Cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent. Cause I'm so close, I can taste it. Wanted away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest, and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah, you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. Got 'em like, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah, you must be rare. You got one shot.
Hello, hi. Welcome to Right to Be Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Look, it's the end of the year. Days are starting to run together. I don't know what day or time it is anymore. Anyway, hi, how are you guys?
I believe it might be a Wednesday.
It is. It is. I'm going to let my lovely, wonderful, amazing co-hosts introduce themselves. Morgan!
Hello, my name is Morgan Lee. I'm an indie author of a dark fantasy trilogy. I have a YouTube channel, and I'm a freelance editor. And that's me. Laura.
I feel like there's so much more than that, but okay.
I'm Laura Nettles. I am here, and I gathered some wood in the backyard from our pile for a fire in the fireplace just now. It's nice and toasty in the living room. And, yeah, Roy is on the bed. He needs a bath very badly. So,
was he digging in the dirt?
Just lifing. It's just due for a bath. But I gave myself a bath instead.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. So, yeah. I have been giving Crimson Strings to beta readers. And, oh gosh. Trying to figure out what genre is this. I don't know.
Paranormal something, right? Is there a mystery involved?
There's a mission involved. So.
Paranormal, because they're vampires. Paranormal.
There's a romance, right?
Romance. There you go. Paranormal romance.
Well, the romance is almost a subplot with how much I have going on.
Or maybe I just only remember the romantic parts. I mean, there definitely was the threesome that you wrote that was definitely memorable. But
is there a happily ever after or happily for now? Because then that
at the end of the third book.
Mm.
Oh, Eva said to ask your betas. Also, hello, Eva. To ask beta readers to pick the genre, or give them options. Yeah,
I don't know what this is, so
it is a masterpiece
because it has a lot of fantastical elements, but it is grounded in our world in the 90s.
I don't know. Oh, back to the 90s. Oh. I remember when the 90s seemed like it was not a great time, and now I'm just like, can we go back there? Because that was actually pretty good.
I was born in the 90s.
Me too.
Ooh, hold on. How many betas do you have? Well, I mean, not historical to us, but this generation might consider
it. It is not historical. I am not history.
When you hear kids today talk about, oh, the 80s, oh, that's ancient. I'm like, really? Really though?
I think I've given it to 5 people, and I have one more. 2 of them are maybes though. So I have 3 for sures.
For sure. Yeah. Nice. Awesome. Go through the lovely chat. Hello, Joanne. Hi, Regina. Again, hello, Eva. Brandy, Queen of Chaos. How's everyone doing tonight? Nicole. Hi. Hello, cool gamer. Nods hand with music. Nods head with music, I think is what. Yeah. Head, not hand. I mean, hand could work too, though.
I mean, I was imagining you going like this.
Yeah.
No, we gotta do the Italian.
I mean, towards the end, I go like, hey. Oh, hi, Becca. Hello. Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday somewhere. It's definitely Wednesday. Hello. Lost my voice this morning, but I'm hoping it'll be back by tomorrow. Oh,
Stop
Tiffany.
screaming so much, Tiffany.
I mean, give Ned a rest. When you said screaming, and look, this is Wednesday, so Gutter is assumed should stop screaming, and her favorite is Ned, so it's just stop. Give Ned a rest. Like he's lifing. I love life as a verb.
His paws are like gray right now. It's like you need a bath, sir.
Hugs back, Joanne. Romance. Yeah, yes, talking about Crimson Strings. Hi, Andy. That's again. Eva said to ask the betaries to pick the genre. Hello, sweet Eva. Emma and I say hi. Hello, Emma. And is it historical? Oop, there we go. Hi, Alice. Hi, Trinika. And no, I am feeling old because I was born in the 80s and I was a teenager in the 90s. Same. I was born in 1980, so like right at the beginning of 80s. So I'm really apparently ancient. It's fine.
I wasn't gonna say anything that point.
I'm okay. I'm okay with when I was born. I just, I'm seasoned.
Like a chicken.
Brady said, I feel my bones start to disintegrate when I hear people say the Wii as a retro. Right?
We have one.
How is the Wii?
No, but the Wii isn't a retro console. No. Nintendo is a retro console. Sega Genesis is a retro console. No,
GameCube.
No, but Laura, the Wii is not Nintendo, the one that started it all. Well, technically, actually, there were Atari is the one that kind of really started it all. But there's Atari.
The earliest one I ever played was Nintendo 64.
Oh my God!
Wow.
You missed out. You missed out on the regular.
We had to drive to my cousins in Nevada to play it. The first thing we ever got here was a Wii, and then a PS2.
Readers, you say?
Yeah.
Alice said you're looking for readers. Hi, Desiree. Wanted to jump in and say hi. Not sure how long I'll be able to stay. Don't you have a book that you recently released or are about to release? I'm not entirely sure. Do you have a? You do not. Hold on. I'll find. I feel like you just released a book recently-ish. Let me know. Are you writing tonight, Regina? Eva said, you look familiar. It took 6 minutes to let the demons win tonight. I mean, that was a long time. That was a long time. It is my fault. I will take responsibility. This is going to be the last 2 Wednesdays of the year. This week and next week is the last one. So, gotta go out with all the gutter talk. Get it out of my system. I like being 44 most days. I am some days. Back in my body doesn't feel 40. If my body felt like 44, I think I would enjoy it a little bit more. It feels like it's 60 something or 70-ish. It's fine. Back in our day.
My knees sound like bubble wrap.
Back in our day, we had to walk up hills both ways and couldn't save our games. Yeah. Hope your voice comes back soon. Yes, I did. September 23rd, I released my novel Home Sweet Home. I will find the link and put it in on the first sprint. So I will be writing. Ooh, Regina, what you working on? Speaking of, what are y'all working on tonight? Because Laura doesn't have Crimson Strings to work on anymore. So what you working on, Laura and Morgan?
I'll probably be trying to figure out what goals I have for next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, planning. Mm-hmm.
Is Desiree's last name Moten? M-O-T-E-N?
I believe, yes. No, ma'am, Eva. I will not be streaming on Christmas or New Year's Eve. I'm also not vlogging those weeks either. I need a break. Yes, there you go. There you go. Laura's got. I'm either working on Project Woke. Okay, I need to hear more about this, which is pretty new as a project, but old as an idea. I found a bit of an online outline today. I'm going to read more of Margaret Bernard's latest release. I really would like to know more about this project, even. Hi, Sky. Just got done with school. My head hurts. Let me go try to find food. Yes, make sure you eat and take care of yourself. Desiree said, thank you. Appreciate that. And thank you to Joanne. And Janika said, I am working on Project Justice, a high fantasy with a dark setting and enemies to lovers. Ooh. Is it a singular? Is it a duology, a trilogy? Alrighty, said, continuing to write more in From the Ashes of the Fire Nation before I decide to give up on this draft and rewrite the outline.
Is this an Avatar: The Last Airbender?
That's what I was going to ask, because I want to read it.
It's a paranormal something sci-fi. It's early, but what if there were a way to see those who died? Ooh. But it didn't go how you think it. Ooh, that's the project. To see those who died, but it didn't. I don't. Interesting. That's an interesting thought. Dog in lap, one hand free, writing chapter 9 of Western Romance. Nice. Well, it looks like we all have things to do or plans to make in Morgan and I case. Lots of plans. It's hard to plan when you don't know how the year is going to go next. It's just hard. After I eat, I may be able to write. Yay! Verdict is out. If that will be on screen or in chat, whichever one works for you. The dark part. Hey, hi. Just got home from the day job, trying to warm up so I can finish formatting the paperback for the first season of my action horror paranormal serial. Woo, that was a lot. Action horror paranormal serial. Horror, you say, with the queen of horror on the screen. Randy said it's just a throuple romantasy with a coup. Oh, I'm terrible at naming things, so Fire Nation. And I think it's going to be a trilogy, quite possibly a quadrilogy.
I think usually it's a quintet. Or is that 5?
Quintet 5.
That's 5. Dang it.
Oh, so what is 4? I guess we haven't.
That.
I've never heard this before
Either.
Sure that it's not what it's called. What is 4 books called again?
Mm.
I'm gonna have to actually look that one up now. I'm considering serializing this project on Tapas before novelizing it. But what is Tapas?
It's like usually it's like a web novel, like a webtoons kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I had a lazy day, so I'm using the stream to buckle down and finish my to-do list. Nice. That's good. Lazy day is great, Becca. You've been working hard. Quadrology is 4. Okay. I've never heard the term. Wow. Tetralogy.
That's what I found when I Googled that 4 books is a tetralogy.
Since when is Tetra 4? Never mind. You know what? People make all kinds of things up. The dark horse thing. Google told me that I don't know things. Okay, well, Google knows more than I do most days, so if Google says it. Oh, but for now, we will get to work on our first sprints. Enjoy the Christmas lights and the presents underneath the tree with our beautiful Laura timer. Um, oh, I do have a question. I was like, wait, don't I have a question? I do. Given to us by the lovely Laura. What new project are you excited to work on in 2025? Are you going to explore any new genres or tropes? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, I forgot the word you.
Yeah, but I should have put that in there. Hold on. Let me just fix that one quick second. And bam. There we go. And there we go. What new project are you excited to work on in 2025? And are you going to explore any new genres or tropes? Let us know. We like to know all the things. And with that, we're going to start our sprint in 3, 2, 1, sprint. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to... Okay, sorry. Hello, and we're back.
With a wet puppy.
And Morgan and Laura have switched places.
Yes, we have.
Hi, Roy.
He had a bath this sprint.
You did that in 30 minutes?
Yeah. And picked up all his poop in the backyard.
You say all like it's a lot. Is it a lot?
It was like 5 piles.
Roy. Poopy boy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we know how you did this sprint. Morgan, how are those plans coming?
Good.
Oh, okay, so you actually did the thing. Okay.
I did. I think I figured out all of my main goals and projects for the year. So.
Oh, all in 30 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about it for a couple of weeks. So, yeah.
Okay. I looked at my lists, reflected on how crazy I think I might be, and then proceeded to message some people and look at the timer as it winded down. Yeah. Not exactly what I was supposed to be doing. It's fine. Regina said, once the third short Western romance is done, I will continue with my revisions on the dystopian. Ooh, very nice. And Eva said 607 words, more of outlining than drafting. Those words count, but more than hold on, I'm sorry, but more than an more of outline. Okay.
So like more like a 0 draft.
Nice. Oh, we have to get to Becca's answer. But let us know how you did in the chat during that sprint. We also had, hold on, I can scroll. A Jocelyn come in. Hi, Jocelyn. And Sky was not feeling well, so she's gonna go listen to her body, as she should, and lie down and get all the words. And she smashed the like button. Thank you, Sky. Oh, damn. I mean, okay.
Put that in its place.
Yes. She put that like button in its Love that. Oh. Nicole said I watched Books and
Lala.
Books and thank you, because I was about to say Bookslandia, and I'm like, I feel like that's not right. Books and Lala Buzzwordathon for next year. She's doing 2 versions of it, title and cover. Nice. Okay. The Dark Project just finishing up the author page. Then this thing should be ready to upload paperback version. Very nice. Tapas has 15,000 character limit per chapter episode, which I think is 2 to 4K words. Interesting.
So use big words and
I mean, yes, that's
Make
one way to, yeah, that's definitely one way to get around that. Even those lots of big words.
Like onomatopoeia.
Yeah, I don't even know that. Well, I know that one. I wouldn't know how to spell it.
Valid.
Like, yeah, like, how do I spell this? You can't monetize until you get 100 subs. Okay.
One word I have trouble spelling is silhouette. That word.
Me too. Oh my God.
Too.
It's not just you,
Yeah.
Lord.
I can't spell that word.
It's a lot of words with the silent letters. I'm like, could y'all have just like not put this letter there? Like, why?
I blame France.
The MC name. Hold up, I'll give the MC a name with 34 characters. 160 words. Very nice. I'm like, why are all these silent? Subtle. The B. You don't actually hear the B in subtle. I mean, I know how to spell subtle, but still, you don't hear the B. Like, why is it there?
I don't understand why 40 doesn't have a U when 4 has a U.
I don't either.
You know what? There's so many questions to this English language that I'm just like, who made this stuff up? Like, okay.
It's the only language I know and I still have trouble with it.
Xylophone. Like, okay, it's an X. No, that's not the word I'm looking It's an instrument that has one of those either Z or X letter. Is it a xylophone?
Xylophone is like a mallet keyboard.
I guess that doesn't count because you can hear the X. But it has a silent letter in it that shouldn't be there. Anyway. Refrigerator. That one.
There should be a D.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I always put a D in there, and there's no D in there. but fridge is the shortened version of refrigerator. Mm-hmm. It's like fluorescent. Fluorescent is my worst word. Yeah, that's not a good. Floor. Mm-hmm. I can understand that. It's totally France's fault. I love France though. I want to visit, so I'm not against France, but
I'm against their spelling.
Jury and bury don't rhyme.
I pronounce it berry.
You can make them rhyme.
Yeah, there's ways you can finagle the rhyming of words. This is like Morgan when I text you and it's like, what word did I say? The sound rhyme with down? And someone else was like, no, that doesn't rhyme. And I'm like, and you were like, you can make it rhyme.
It's a near rhyme because of the ow sound.
Yeah, okay. See, that's what I was thinking. Lexics hate France.
Love their food. Love their food.
Yes. Yes. And they probably have better healthcare than we do, but we're not going to talk about that. So to answer the question, what new project are you excited to work on in 2025? And are you going to explore any new genres or tropes?
New genre.
Since Laura's answer's in the chat, and you're right here.
Hi. I want to write a gothic dark academia next year with a queer romantic subplot. A study in demonology. And this one will be a standalone, dang it.
Nice. Dang it. The emphasis. Are you sure it's going to be a standalone? Because I have heard the plot of this book, and I feel like there's room for a second book.
Just because there's 3 main characters.
It's not even because it's 3 characters. It's just, I've heard you talk about the story, and I'm just like, feel like there's more there that could make a second book. But I'm not adding anything to your plate or anything. I'm just, but what, I think there's always books that can have a second book to it if you want it. If you don't want it, then don't, you gotta do it.
Yeah. Can I read my synopsis?
Of course you can.
Let me pull it up. I'm just really excited because now that Crimson Strings is out with beta readers, I actually pulled up this playlist today, so I may be diving into this one. So
hey! I'm doing French on Duolingo right now. I don't mind the language of France. Just saying.
Okay. In December 1860, Tristan enters the hallowed halls of the St. Benedict School of Spiritual Studies to learn the ways of exorcism and delve into demonology. While studying, the fellow student Ezekiel initiates captivating conversation about the afterlife, the nature of sin, and obsession. Giuseppina, a female ward of the retired priest teaching at the college, draws both their attention, her mysterious past and famous exorcism tantalizing to unravel. They grow close, debating deep into the no longer lonely nights. But when students start to die in ritualistic ways, and as secret society makes its moves, Tristan must come to terms that there may be parts of Ezekiel and Giuseppina that he has been ignoring. Old and demonic parts that are hungry for blood.
Does that not sound like there could be more than one book there? Is it just me? Because I feel like this. Okay. Again, not putting that pressure on you at all. But if you want to write more than one book, you wrote
Crimson Strings took me 2 years to do a draft.
I was about to say, she's been working on Crimson Strings for a while.
It's just been, I work on it for like 3 months and then shelve it for a year and then a couple more months and then shelve it. So, yeah.
Eva said, that sounds like a lovely, thick standalone to me.
Exactly.
With fan fiction potential.
So I'm going for more of like a this one. So. Crimson Strings is a trilogy.
Hold on. Wait. I'm missing something. Okay. Morgan, how about you?
I don't know what new thing I'll be working on. Well,
something amazing.
There's a story that I have about vampires and witches that I have an idea for that I might work on because I want to query next year. So it might be that one or it might be something else. I don't know. That's all I can say.
And I hold up, was this question designed for projects that we already never mind. Because I do want to work on the next book in my mystery series, but I am excited to work on the first book in my paranormal mystery trilogy. It's the one we talked about on the writer's room. That I'm kind of still brainstorming ideas for that I might or might not query. I may also be going on a query journey with Morgan. So we shall see. I don't know, because I could query the mystery series, but I don't know. Are they really? You know what? Never mind. We're not going to talk about that. Hazelnut said, my writing career might take a back seat for January, but I'll see if I can finish His Immortal Majesty and The Dark Knight, new title to be determined. I don't know if I'd have the strength to explore something new. Fair. Eva said all of them, I think, but I'll say the poetry collection for this answer. I also plan to try new genres in 2025. I'm excited about your poetry collection, Eva.
A book came in the mail.
Stories by Desiree said, I have writing poetry in the dark. Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna try and write poetry.
Oh, shucks. Yes, I love everybody jumping on the poetry bandwagon. So y'all all have nice poetry to come share in April. Just saying, Stories by Desiree said, I have short scenes, TV show ideas. So I'm going to be exploring screenplay writing more. I'll still be writing realistic fiction focused on drama or family. Nice. The Dark Project says, looking forward to finishing more things and moving my paranormal romance series along. I want to fully dive into horror, not just skirt around the edges of it like I've been doing. Ooh. Again, Queen of Horror here. Oh, Randy said, answer. Okay, this is part 1 of, I think, 3. Says, I'm really just hoping on finishing some projects that have been sitting on the back burner, melting away, so I can get back to coming up with more shiny new ideas, right? I don't know if it's a trope, but I'm really excited to start playing with the concept of breaking the fourth wall. Ooh, because a few projects deal with that, specifically writing in a way that makes the reader a character in the story. Makes the reader a character in the story. More character. Wow. Oh, I'm really interested about just see how that works out. Gonna break the fourth wall. Interesting. Alice said a few projects actually, from Project Historian, Project Pack to Project Clutter. These are really interesting project names. To a possible project poem, draw your own conclusions there. Interesting. Project Historian is sci-fi thriller. Project Pack is obviously shifter romance. So one new genre and one new subgenre. Very nice. Becca says, I'm going to be turning this screenplay into a book. Awesome. Oh, that's exciting. And Joanna says, part 2 may end up writing a mystery with baking involved with the Knives Out comp. Interesting. I don't know what part 1 was, because it just says part 2. Oh. Um. Also, Joanne says Gothic Academia sounds amazing, Laura. And Eva wants to be an ARC when it's time.
Okay. I will keep you in mind, Eva.
I know it's it's almost the end of the year. Don't remind me, Eva. Stop it. That is so much energy and enthusiasm. Love it, Laura. You'll be so great. Your prose is near poetry already. I mean, they really are. Finishing reading Writing in the Dark by Tim Wack. Ooh, which Laura
It's a good one. Read it twice.
If you I don't have the link, Laura, but you might to the chat that you and Steeg did. Because they did her and writer Steeg. I can't pronounce his last name, and I don't want to.
I think it's Deardall.
Deardall. Yeah, they did a author tube because he does writing craft chats. Is it one Tuesday a month? I'm not entirely sure, but they did a chat on that book.
Usually it's Steeg and Mullen, but I get to hop on when it's ones I like this one.
Hi, Desiree. Thank you for coming. But yeah, we'll get the link and you can go back and watch them because that was a really good stream. So okay, so
I found it.
Hey. I have a second question for the second sprint. What are some things that you would like to see in the YouTube AuthorTube space in 2025 that you're not seeing? And what specifically would you like to see from us and our channels? If you have any, things you want to suggest or throw out there for us. And it would help if I had pulled up the other timer. That would have been great. I know how to do things. I think this is going to be a dinner sprint, or at least preparing.
We're having chicken and biscuits.
Ooh.
And a homemade apple pie.
I love apple pie. Oh, that sounds so good.
I'm so excited.
I'm not having that exciting of a dinner, or dessert, but pepper steak or steak stir fry, and rice. So that's what I'm having once I fix it. So everybody do all the things or relax, whichever one floats your boat. And
Roy wore himself out.
He what?
He wore himself out from the bath zoomies.
Is he asleep?
Oh, he just put his head up. Hello, my sweet boy. Look at that boy. Yes.
He's like, I was asleep, mother.
She could go back by the fire in the fireplace.
Okay.
Little tongue, it's so cute.
All right. Let's sprint, everyone. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're back. Now we picked up Nia.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Nia.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm ready to get some writing done.
Oh. How did you guys do during that sprint?
Writing? What's writing?
That thing, I've heard about it.
Do I know?
I thought I might try it.
I hear good things. How'd you do, Laura?
My sister called, and so we were trying to figure out what droid my nephew was talking about from Star Wars. Apparently, the Jedi can ride on a droid in the Lego Star Wars version. And I can't find it. Apparently, they can ride on astromechs, but that's not what he was thinking about. So, I don't know.
Oh,
so, wild goose chase.
sounds like a very adventurous sprint.
We thought he was talking about AATs or like ATSTs, but no, it's not those. So, yeah, the four-legged ones that pew pew.
You said
like
four-legged?
They're as big as trees.
Oh, okay.
It's not those.
Not those either. Huh.
Interesting.
He said it's two-legged with a camera, so it was like maybe it's the ones that are like the pit stop droids. But no, it's not those.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I will find them.
I'm curious there. I feel like we need to go ask one of the Lego Star Wars fan.
Becca would probably know.
I was going to say, is Becca still here? Becca would know.
You might know. Huh.
Interesting.
Curious. I should maybe I could ask my brother. He's a massive Star Wars fan.
So I googled it and it said they can ride on astromechs, but I don't know if I believe them because it was the AI answer.
I never trust the AI answer. How'd you do, Morgan?
I did okay. I tried to work on like streamlining my goals or like breaking it down farther.
Oh,
and then I got
bite size.
Yeah.
Nice. But I'm impressed. Okay, I'm always impressed by you, but it's like, okay, I'm still on the overarching goals part. Okay. And, yeah. Well, Nia, aside from getting here, were you able to open the document at least?
I wasn't. I had to rearrange my office a little bit. So my youngest daughter did her room yesterday, and so my younger son also was inspired and is doing his room. So again, my office
makeover
0 for all of their stuff. So I'm like, I can't work in like a cluttered space. So I have to at least get it reasonable. So at least what I'm facing looks good, but it's chaos behind me, so we shall be off camera.
Is Jared still there?
Jared is gone. Jared is back in his place, happily guarding my daughter's door and room. So when you first open her door, you are met with Jared, and so if you're not prepared, you shall be scared.
That is so funny.
This is Jared Padalecki?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, not Jared Leto.
Yes, she has her daughter has a life-size cutout of Jared.
Yeah.
And it was in her room. Yes, it was in Nia's office yesterday.
Yeah. And I didn't know she put it in there. So she put it in there Monday night. And so I went in my office to get some water, and I had a big old thing of ice, and I almost threw it at Jared because it was dark, and all you see is what looks like a tall guy coming out of the shadows. And I was like, what do you want? And my daughter heard me scream, and she's like, oh, you found Jared. Sorry. I was like, warning, this needs a warning. She's like, sorry. She goes, as soon as I heard it, I knew exactly what it was.
You did not say that part yesterday.
No. Oh my gosh. So that's what happened when I first realized that Jared was in my office. I was like, oh,
I'm
no.
just picturing you. Just la-di-da, bucket of ice. Oh, who are you? What do you want? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, man.
And I realized it was Sharon, and I was like, oh. And she's like, sorry.
Curse you, Jerry? Well, not curse you, obviously, but
curse your effigy.
But all of her posters are back up. So she's got her supernatural corner, and the rest of it is Taylor Swift. And then she's got her wall of friends, where she makes a collage of all of her friends' pictures.
Oh my God, I think I've been watching I've watched too many Eras Tour streams, because now I feel like all I hear in my head is something equating to a Taylor Swift song. I'm just like, oh no. And the one that's playing in my head the most is Ricochet. I don't know why. I wonder if there's a story there that I could go. Nope, I don't need any more ideas to add to this list of stories that I just rattled off in a video that y'all will see tomorrow. But maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
I have 21 more whips listed on my whip list.
Jesus. Okay, I'm not that bad then. I don't feel that bad.
Granted, 7 of them are short stories, but
so for that sprint,
one of them is a short story collection.
So for that sprint, all I did was go attempt to finish fixing dinner, of which I was almost there, and then I saw the timer was down to 1 minute. And I was like, okay, I guess I didn't make it. I just have the rice. That's fine. So to finish dinner, that was all that I did that sprint. Hazelnut listened to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Interesting. Eva ended that chapter outline sparse rough draft with the timer music, and though I don't know how many I wrote that sprint, this stream I'm at 1,400 words. Very nice. Look at you, Eva. That's magic. Even that is magic. Continue to contemplate pitching this draft into a fire. No, do not do that. No, we don't. No, Randy. Working on the wrap paperback cover for this thing now. Woohoo, you're almost there. Almost done. Tanika got 500 words. Nice. I was doing research and almost missed the chat. I love research. It can be dangerous, but I love research. Eva needs snacks. Nice. Nia, what's your number of whips? I feel like that is a dangerous question. Laura, that's a good one.
I think the last time we checked, wasn't I at 77 before I stopped counting? I know it was 70 something.
I thought it had went up to never mind.
I thought it was 97.
I thought it was I thought it went up to 90 something. Okay.
It probably was. I don't remember. It's a lot. Many of them I may never get back to them because I keep adding. Oh Lord, I think I've added to them. Didn't I have new whips that I came up with this past couple of months? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So who knows?
A whole new thing that you brainstormed.
I did. Oh, I love that story. Ooh, I should write that.
Eva says, but some are published now. I think these are I think these are still unpublished.
Yeah, some things are published. Yeah.
Okay.
So I am in a conundrum with Crimson Strings right now. I think it needs more world building depth, like explanations in the story. So it's like,
Do you have a fresh eye person read it and ask you if there can that you can ask was anything confusing? You have a fresh eye person.
I was gonna say she's just handed it off to beta readers, so maybe let them read it first.
Yeah, before you judge yourself.
Because you're too close to it. You just finished it, so you're still too close to it.
And you can make that one of your questions. Because I prefer with beta reading that people know what you're looking for. Or you could have just general read it and tell them what to think. But sometimes you're looking for a specific thing. So you can ask them, is anything confusing? give me your thoughts if you just want their thoughts, and then ask, is there anything that's confusing? That way they know specifically, okay, if I don't get something, not to just brush it off. Because sometimes we'll be like, oh, it's paranormal. I'm sure it'll be explained later. And we think that because it's paranormal or it's fantasy or it's sci-fi. So we think we'll get an explanation later. And then we'll be like, man, there were some things that were confusing me, but I didn't forgot what that was. So if it's fresh on their mind that, yes, she's looking for things that might be confusing. And sometimes they are answered later. I've had questions about something I'm reading, and I'm like, wonder what that is all about. And then it's answered later. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, sometimes it's not. And I'm like, ooh, is that a plot hole? Mm-hmm. So if they know to be aware of looking for things that might be confusing, then they can give you, highlight the little things that don't understand this, or why that, or that never got answered, and I'm confused.
Yeah, be like, is the world clear? Like, do you like? Yeah.
But wait for them before you beat yourself up about it.
But that's the easy part.
I know. Like, we love to beat ourselves up about our work.
That's what we always do, isn't it?
Naturally.
I think I just told someone that I'm getting ready to send my first mystery book to Beta read. I'm like, preparing you. This is not that great. But it's not horrible, but it's not that great.
No, you should not say it's not that great. No.
I did write a short story for this that is the origin of the first born vampire in this world, which actually comes into play later on in this book.
Ooh.
So.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, self-deprecating. Don't know her.
Oh, I know her so well.
I was about to say, oh, me and her are best friends. Like, me and her are really good, really close. We're close. I wish we were less close. Like, move away, 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Personal bubble.
Yeah.
When do you hope to start querying?
So this is my first full complete draft of this book. So I'm getting beta readers to go through and do developmental critique to see, what is this? What genre is this? And what do I need to get more of or less of and switch around to make it cohesive in a genre? Mm-hmm. So once I do that, once I get all those notes and everything compiled, I'm doing a draft 2. And then I'll probably do another round of betas and a draft 3 and then query.
Nice.
So maybe January 2026. Who knows?
Ooh. Come back to me on this. I want to, but I don't know that, and I'm not usually a person that's like, following the trends or whatever, but I don't know that mystery is something that agents are looking for right now. Like, I think they're more looking for paranormal stuff or fantasy, and I do have the paranormal idea, but that's not even fleshed out yet, let alone drafted. So I don't know.
I don't know that mystery ever goes out of fashion, though. I think mystery remains.
Well, not out of fashion, but there's a period of time where agents are looking for a specific thing. I don't know if right now is the time that they're looking for mystery, but I don't know. But then again, I don't know the industry. Like, y'all research the industry way far more than I do.
Yes, I think as long as you're querying to agents who do mystery, you're going to be good to go. If you're querying to someone who does a variety, maybe that there might be a certain time that's top of mind. But like, we're all querying when we query. I'm not querying yet, but when I start querying my middle grade sci-fi, I'm definitely looking for people who are, for an agent that's their jam. I'm not necessarily going to go to an adult sci-fi.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're gonna niche down. You're gonna do your research. You're gonna ask, hey, does anybody know any agents who specifically, do mystery, and then you'll probably get a ton of people that say, yeah, or check the list. I know that there's lists that go out. There are people who know people personally who will be, and people will help you out and guide you in the right direction. Query to the right people and the right person mystery, and it's going to be fabulous, and it's going to be picked up, and you'll be the next James Patterson. It's going to be great.
Now y'all got me thinking, and I do have 4
There's
books.
like 80 agents looking for adult mystery right now.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Stop.
It's just on manuscript wish list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't hype me up like that. Okay.
Do it.
And I have 4 books written already. Like I plan for more in the series, but I do have 4 already written. Well, maybe I should
4
revise
pages.
Maybe I should revise the first one first.
There's 4 pages of agents, assistant agents, associate agents, and junior agents looking for adult mystery on manuscriptwishlist.com.
Yep, and you're just going to query to those people. You're not going to be querying to randos.
I do not want to dethrone James Patterson. I would like to write with him. I'd love to be a secretary on his.
Yeah, there's no dethroning, but you could definitely be a colleague, be in his league for sure.
I mean,
you could be in his league one day.
I will say, Regina. Usually, I don't worry about trending when it comes to something I'm self-publishing, but I'm realistic enough to know that I can't think that way when it comes to querying because,
No, Regina is saying it takes so long to query, the trends will change by the time you get it ready for querying.
Yeah, so don't worry about that.
Oh, it would help if I read the whole. Reading is fundamental. It's what it's the thing we should do. Otherwise, you're aiming for you might not. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's why it's better to just write what you love. And find the agent who falls in love with what you're doing as well. And then y'all will make it happen.
I didn't think there were that many looking for.
We have a whole section in Barnes & Noble for mystery thriller.
Mystery is super popular. So yes, I don't think it ever goes out of fashion. So don't worry about that.
Okay, I'm getting excited. Don't get me excited now. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go to the answers in the chat. 2026. Well, I don't know. Maybe 2025 query. Maybe not early 2025 because like I said, I do feel I need to revise it first before trying to query. But I'm working on reading through the first book now. So maybe. So the question was, what are some things that you would like to see in the YouTube AuthorTube space in 2025, and more specifically, that you aren't seeing, and more specifically, what would you like to see from us and our channels? And the dark projects that I'd like to see more older adults, 30 plus, talking about their realistic writing routines around life, jobs, kids, etc. Love the younger folks, but I'm not in college with no other important task. Heard that. I haven't really watched much AuthorTube outside live streams in a while. I'm not sure what I'd like now, but the lack of parenthood definitely played a role with that for me. Like relatable element in the community, read parents and parenthood. Interesting. And those were the only 2 answers I got in chats. And what about you guys? Do y'all have anything y'all aren't seeing that y'all want to see when y'all watch your favorite channels?
No, I feel like oh, go ahead, Laura.
I like when people who don't meet their goals do a deep dive onto why, so that they actually do self-reflection and grow from what they've missed. And it's not just, we're not going to talk about that.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nia, you were saying?
I was saying, like, usually because I split things up so much that, like, I have my regular YouTube where I've watched like house and hobby things, and if I want to watch people's lifestyle stuff, I do that over there. And then I just watch, like, over here is all books and author tube. But personally, if I would love to show some writer life stuff, but about me, not about my kids. I mean, me as a parent, I'm a parent. I'm a mom. You guys see, I talk about being, but I don't want to be a mommy channel. My kids are too old for
mommy
that.
blogger.
Yeah, I don't want to be a mommy blogger, but I want to be a writer who has 4 now basically grown children, and what that's like, and the realities of when your kids grow up. Unless they move away, you're still mom. Like, I'm still very much mom. Everybody's very much comes over at least 2 nights a week for dinner. You know what I mean? Everybody comes by for lunch at some point. I still get the dogs. You know, I babysit the dogs twice a week so that they don't have to stay home by themselves. You know, they come over for low-key play dates. I do go on walks around the neighborhood with my neighbors. You know, so there's a lot of stuff that I do, and I wouldn't mind sharing the parts that I want to share, but I feel like there's a certain level of, I don't know if it's entitlement that happens when, if you like I want to show these 4 things about my writer life, and then people are like, well, why don't you show everything else? And it's like, well, that's not what I'm showing. And I see that even with when I watch lifestyle channels over, that people start to feel like I want more, and they can never give enough. I'm like, that's a human being. Calm down. They're sharing what they want to share. So I worry about that balance of what if what I want to share is not enough for people, which is fine for me. I'm like, just go somewhere else and watch. If you want to watch someone kissing their husband, or, you know,
there are channels that do that.
There are channels that do that. That's not going to be me. At most, You'll see my kids' hands. You'll see my husband's hands. You might hear his voice, but they're not going to be on camera. That's not what I want to do. Right. So that's that's one of the things I want to start adding to my channel, which my family's cool with that. I'm like, if I need the kitchen, can you guys let me have the kitchen so that I can, you know, cook stuff? Like, remember when we did the backstage? I love doing stuff like that, where I'm like making something and make something. Yes. I love that stuff, but I don't have the kitchen to myself. And they don't want to be on camera at the same time, more than like a hand. They like you guys. They do. But they don't want to be on camera. So you might, if that's okay with a hand wave, you know, and then, you know, maybe the timing also, because everybody just comes in and wants to cook when they want to cook, and I don't want to monopolize the kitchen. And I'm also I'm a little bit neurotic when it comes to the kitchen. Everything's got to be clean before I start. Yeah. I don't like people fussing around me, so I'm just very weird about the kitchen. I'm like, everybody else, back off. I'm in here now. So there's that, and then the big problem with that is editing. I don't like it. So I also have to make enough money to hire someone to edit clips for me, because I don't want to do it.
Fair.
Yeah.
I have a parenthood aspect, but no demanding job or schedule. I have too much time and not enough demand. Not complaining. Universe, leave me alone. To motivate me to hit deadlines. Most can't relate to that. I'm a princess. There's still
a pretty princess.
Still something people might want to see, but you'll see my husband and kids sometimes, but I'm not a content creator. I'm just a person existing on social media on most platforms. I did create a Grandma Eva Facebook page, which is so cute. Eva, did you have the link for your newsletter? Did you drop the link yet? Because Eva has Grandma Eva newsletter, and it's so cute.
She posted the Facebook link.
Okay. I have to sign up on Facebook too. Okay. I definitely understand the aspect of separating who you are on and off the camera, regardless of whether your family wants to be on your channel. Your viewers aren't entitled to an unfiltered access.
Yeah.
To your life. Sorry, I have a lot of thoughts on this. And
yeah, I have a lot of thoughts too, Randy. I feel you. Because I see some people and I'm like, oh, this channel's really cute, and maybe they want to show their home improvement stuff. But like, if one little thing happens, then everybody's like, ooh, are you guys arguing? What's the fight about? I'm team him or I'm team her, and they just want all of these details, and they're like, well, are you guys gonna have another kid? And it's like, that's not what they're showing you. They want to show you them working together doing house stuff. They didn't ask you to get in their bedroom or in their business. And so I'm like, oh, you guys are ruining it. Because then people start backing off. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you see it a lot of times. People are doing great content. The viewers start to get a little weird on them. And then they just start backing off. And some people just go away. And you're like, that was a great channel. You scared them away with your weirdness, people. Let them just do what they want to do and enjoy their content.
Yeah, I'm kind of open too, but there are some times where I'm just like, maybe I don't want to share that part.
Yeah.
But then I kind of feel like, but do I have, which I know it sounds silly. I'm going to say it and it sounds silly, and I know that it sounds silly.
I know it's
I feel like, do I have that right? Because I've shared so much already.
Exactly.
And I've been vulnerable, and I've showed y'all that I am vulnerable enough to be open and like, but then I'm like, if I want to retreat back, do I have that right?
Yes, you do. And that's my point. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But there's a lot of people who don't think that. They're like, but you shared one little thing about your kids. Now all we want to know about is your kids all the time. And it's like, no. The answer can just be no. What does our friend Nick tell us? No is what?
Is a complete
sentence.
Exactly.
I think we're similar in that way.
Right.
Openly online here. Hi, Roy. Hi, Roy. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, he looks a little tuckered. He looks a little tuckered.
I know. He's tired. He's like, Mom, cuddle with me so we can go to sleep.
You can
it's
say
only
no
6:20. We haven't had dinner yet.
You can say no anytime and change your mind anytime. And convincing isn't consent. Do what you want. And not a single thing more. Let others think it, more agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the recent rise of fame and influence content creators have, a lot of people treat them like celebrities, and the aspect of your privacy doesn't exist anymore. Then they're just people.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when you go down one route, you sometimes feel like you don't have a right to change the route you want to go down. But I know that instinctively, I know realistically that that's not true, but
yeah.
And yes, celebrities don't owe us anything either.
I wholeheartedly agree, but people really think, well, you're a celebrity. If you put yourself out there, then expect us to go digging in all your business. And it's like, what?
The media creators.
They're an actor. Leave them alone. They're an actor. They didn't ask you to get up all into their business.
The circus tent. Ooh. And then I think about Eva's poem that on poetry night. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, that was a fun little. Do I have a third question?
So I have a thought.
Ooh. Yes.
A lot of the new channels, AuthorTube channels that pop up and explode in subscribers and stuff, are all very pretty, aesthetic, calm, right with me. And it's like, I don't know how to do that with what I've got. Like,
same.
Laura, we need to do the thing. I told you we need to do it.
But Nia, your vlogs your stuff is aesthetic, Nia.
Laura is very aesthetic. What are you talking about? And I'm not aesthetic.
I edit my entire video with audio, like with music and everything, in under an hour.
I think you're more aesthetic than you think, Laura.
You are.
But I don't have the tools to do the pretty
I can't do the
transition stuff.
That part.
I don't have those.
And I feel like I've apologized several times in my vlogs for not being as aesthetic as these other vlogs out here. But I'm like, I'd be like, they're so aesthetically pleasing, and I'm not. But I mean, I'm doing the best I can. I don't know what else to tell you. But Laura, you are more aesthetic than you give yourself credit for.
Yeah.
But I do get what you're saying about the transitions, because the whole I don't know how long I was trying to do that whole Kate Kavanaugh transition with the mug where she puts it into the camera and pulls it back. And just as
I did one with the books.
Trying to get that.
Cool. I did one with the books and it was really, really cool. But I'm like, how often can I do that? And yes, CapCut, I know. And maybe I should pay for CapCut because it might be worth it.
Right. I'm sorry, my writing process is too chaotic to ever.
And that's part of it. I told Laura and Des and I were talking before that we should do like a week or two project where we actually try to do it and see what the reality of it is, and actually blog what the reality of it is. How hard is this to do those aesthetic kind of romanticizing your writer life type thing? So I would love to do the romanticize your writer life project in 2025. I think it will be hard, but I think it will be eye-opening. And I think if we try it and we see what the realities of it are, then maybe we could start incorporating it. But you know what I mean?
This comment here, I'm right there with you. She said, I'm going to sound judgy and don't mean to, but I don't want cozy. I want chaos, because that's what I live right now. And the more chaotic, thank you. But she's also aesthetic though. But she's also very aesthetic. But the more chaotic,
she's so chaotic.
The more chaotic the energy is, the more I am drawn to watch that person. I absolutely love it. And Morgan, that is what drew me to your channel. There was this, and I talk about this video all the time. It's the first video that I ever saw of Morgan's. I loved it. She was trying to do 4 projects for Nano in one video. Well, not in one video, but she was talking about the projects. And I was just like, who is this chaotic girl? I love this. I'm here for this.
Yes. I think that's great. Because I feel like I'm like, how realistic is that? Because even when you're doing things at home, I'm like, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't come out like that. So it'd be nice to like record the things and like, this is the run. But there'd be so much chaos in the B-roll. And then the projects that I'm going to try and do this, I want to do like 50K, like not, but like 50K this month, and the reality and chaos of it, but you're trying to make it pretty, but then there's a ton of B-roll of what the craziness is really like that's what I want, because I do love cozy stuff, but also I tried to write like Brandon Sanderson for a month and get like four full novels
right
when nobody's looking. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, but I could try it.
I would love to see his vlog that doing that, like that whole secret project. I'm like, what was that like?
I finished Crimson Strings not vlogging a single thing about it. So like,
you didn't vlog anything?
No. So it's like, I used to be able to write and vlog at the same time when I first started. And now it's like, do I pull back and just do videos that are like, here's my goals, and then wrap up, here's how I did on my goals? Mm-hmm. Do I do those? Sir, we'll go outside soon.
Hold him in his lap. Hold him in your lap.
Come here. Come here, my sweetie.
Like, if you can't take me out, at least soothe me.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find more ways to de-stress, and so I'm like, if I can do these things, and it, not necessarily self-care, because I'm terrible at self-care, but if I can do things like, I like baking, I like doing crafts. If I can do more of these things and I can video that while I'm doing them, I'm like, that's fine. If it turns out aesthetic, that'd be great. I don't know how aesthetic it will be, because it'll just be, I'm not good with the like filters and all of that stuff. It'll just be me recording, doing some more crafts, more painting if I get my easel. for Christmas, that would be great. But like putting together some book nooks, those are fun. I've got one that I gave away, but I'm like, I love this. I'm gonna do my one for myself. So, you know, and just do those things. I don't know how aesthetic it'll be, but it'll be fun. So I'm like, if I could record that, I would love to do other things, because it's not just writing. I do a lot of crafty stuff and baking. I love baking, and it's literally it's one of the ways that I relax.
Oh,
is by baking.
Totally. Well, but then would it take away the relaxing part of it to film it?
Not the filming. I film a lot of stuff, y'all. I have so much. It's the editing.
You just don't like to edit anything.
I don't
Word,
like to edit
video, whatever.
Exactly.
That's right. She does.
For Laura, I could do a deep dive into that. It's not going to fix it, but I could do a deep dive.
Have you tried therapy?
We have to find you a video editor. We gotta find you a video editor. Oh, Eva's offering to edit it for you. Yeah.
I want to pay for it though, so I need to see what your prices are.
Very nice. Randy said every time I try to vlog about something, I distracted in making the video and less about the project. Ryan never really scrapped the video. I've lost count of how many times I've done this. Yeah, see, vlogging actually helps me to write more.
My romanticize my writing day in July video went off the rails, and it didn't do too well.
I remember that video.
Yeah, I wrote outside at sunrise in my Victorian nightgown, and then I was gonna go on a hike with Roy, and that didn't happen, and everything just fell off.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to be aesthetic.
You're aesthetic in a JC aesthetic kind of way. You can come up with your own aesthetic. Your aesthetic is what you make it.
I'm not gonna fake a vlog.
Fake a vlog of the cruising streets. I mean,
you could.
You could.
Yeah, and then also like
it's just acting.
Yeah, and then for giggles, you're like, this is.
I'll have a big word: recreation in the corner.
Absolutely, put it on there.
Hold on. I'm sorry. She said if America's Most Wanted could do reenactments. Okay.
Yes. 100%. Yes, put reenactment on it. It's not fake if you put that it is a reenactment.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
to be fair, I did do the live stream for the last 4 hours and 4.5 hours of finishing it. So I finished it on stream.
Laura's next.
And then you can say this is real footage, actual footage. This is reenactment. This is actual footage. There you go.
Yeah, you could just film some, reenactment type of B-roll. Film some typing.
I do have journal pages, Eva.
And you've journaled too. I bet. Yeah. So you have chronicled the journey of writing Crimson Strange, just not in video form. So you could just kind of.
This is my proof copy cover. So
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I ordered proof copies. Like, I do journals. So, like, the candles I bought, the books I bought. All my wraps.
Right. So don't forget several clips of Roy for engagements.
Putting up the tree, cleaning my desk. So, like, I have journal pages, but they're not exclusively about Crimson Strings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get your frustration about the channels blowing up with the aesthetically pleasing.
It's like you have 5 videos and you're already monetized. Like, how is this?
Like, I've been here for like 3 years.
I've been here for like 5 years. Okay, I think it's 4.5 right now, but like 5 on May 1st.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is. YouTube it's funny that way. It's all about who YouTube serves up to people, I guess. Are you all doing a final 2024 video compilation of your content? That would involve me having to clip certain things.
I don't think I have any content including that. I have one video from this year.
What's funny is Eva said this last year, and so I had started to like take certain bits and pieces of things that I had set aside, like things that maybe didn't make it in a vlog, and put it aside for the end of year uses. But then I stopped at a certain point, so now I'm just like, oh, I got these little bitty clips, and they won't make sense in any of the grand scheme of things. So I'm just like, but I could clip some live streams, maybe.
Yeah, I'm totally not gonna do that because that would be
a lot of work, though.
That would be so much work. That would be a lot of editing. So no. But I am gonna do Friendsgiving this Saturday, where we can talk about all of our favorite things that have happened over the last year.
Eva has a community tab. If y'all are not following Eva, please go subscribe. I don't know how you aren't following her, but just in case you're not, subscribe to her. She's been posting for Vlogmas. They're awesome. She also has books, picture books. She has links in the chat that's a little further up. Eva, if you want to drop those links again for anyone coming in that maybe can't scroll up to see the links you dropped earlier, feel free. Already said that one. I remember the old days before channel requirements for monetization. The only time I got a paycheck. I don't think I was here in the olden days. A super cut of on Wednesdays the demons win. Okay. That still sounds like a lot of work, Randy, but we'll see what I can do. Lifetime YouTube compilation could be fun.
That would be so much.
Well, if YouTube would just do it for you. Didn't Facebook used to do something like that where they would like put together like a slide or something? One of the platforms used to do something like that, and it'd be just like, these are some of my life.
Facebook, I think it is Facebook. Wow. They show your memories at the end of the year.
Yes, I'm like, if YouTube would do that, I'm like, hey, great, I'll post that. YouTube did it for me.
Twitch gave me a recap of all of the recap of my year, and Nia, you're number 2 for my Twitch.
I am.
My number 2. Des is my number 3, and then S is number 4. Y'all already know who number 1 is.
Hey.
Yes. So yeah, you're number 2 with the second most hours that I've watched.
Wow.
Twitch recap. I spent way more hours on Twitch than I thought I did. Okay, we should probably do a third sprint. I should probably find the timer though. That would be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a third question because I just didn't prepare that far. Uh-oh. What did Eva or Randy
say? So my sister is turning
that was my
Kavanaugh.
Number 1. Kate Kavanaugh was my number 1.
So my sister with her 3 kids, they're playing pretend right now.
Because I'm hungry, Randy.
My niece is a gonk droid from Star Wars right now. She literally has a cardboard box strapped over her shoulders like a dress. Nice. So she's walking around in a cardboard box as a droid.
Nice.
Oh, that's so cute.
So cute.
And yes, I'm not taking off the 5 minutes.
How dare.
Just because my rice technically isn't finished, so I kind of need a few more minutes to finish that, and then I can eat. And so, I'm hungry. So I need all the time. I thought about putting a whole full 45 on there again, but I'm not going to do that to y'all.
So I wouldn't mind a 45. I think dinner's almost ready.
What say you, chat? 35? 45? I mean, 45 would give me more time to eat, so I wouldn't have to rush. But I didn't want to hold anyone here. Oh, Eva.
We'll pull an Esther if we need to. Peace out. No. I just got here. I got
Okay,
here
well,
late. What are you talking about? I'm not going anywhere.
we're gonna repeat the last timer then. Hold on. I gotta go and get things. I don't know. Can y'all still see my screen?
Yes.
Oh
Yep,
crap!
yep.
It would have helped if I had taken it out, but whatever. Hold on. What did Eva say?
It's a
Santa
question.
can bring one. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, I can't.
I'll post it in the private chat.
Thank you, because I was like, I can't copy and paste from here. Okay, I'll put the question up as soon as Laura puts it in the private chat, and we're gonna go with 3, 2, 1, sprints, or eat, or read, whichever. And we're back. Or are we back? I'm not sure. I think we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Laura's, I think, may still be outside walking Roy. Morgan looks like she's gotten a little cozier.
Nice. We like cozy.
We love cozy. So since Laura's not back yet, Morgan, how did you do during that sprint?
I stopped goal planning and I was reading some of the cozy story.
How are you liking it?
It's good. I like it.
Isn't it awesome when you read your stuff back and you're like, hey, this isn't bad. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Is it finished? And you just have to edit it, or
no, I still have to finish some of the revision, but
nice. Yeah. And that comes out when, for those of us who, want to pre-order it?
It comes out February 10th.
Yay! I do not have the link ready. These are things I should have ready. I just need to have a document with just a list of links for all of us. I could just oh, there goes that link. Yeah, but yeah, Morgan has book pre-order February 10th. Laura, Roy, how'd you do?
You can see him.
Roy looks happier.
Well, he just pooped, so he should be happy.
He unloaded.
He did. So,
the release
dinner.
Morgan pre-order for Morgan's cozy library. Oh God, I can't remember the name. I'm so sorry.
Library of Mysteries.
Mage.
Library of Monsters and Magic.
Monsters and Magic. I don't know why I said mage. I have no idea where mage came from. Mage, magic. I mean, it's close. Maybe. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry, Laura. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm so sorry.
I ate dinner, which was it was basically chicken pot pie filling with biscuits on top. Oh, it was so good. And then, we watched a bad lip reading of an old presidential debate, and it was quite entertaining. It was a 2020 debate. The lip reading was hilarious. As one of the comments said, this is the most non-political video I've ever seen about political people. So,
wow,
it was quite entertaining. And then I took Roy outside, and he went outside, and it was great. So we went around the corner and everything.
Hey.
And now he's a sleepy boy.
Morgan, is it the Fellowship of the Oracle? Okay, I found it. Hold on. Okay,
I put it in the chat.
Oh, okay, good. You know what? I'm not doing links. I'm so sorry. Yay! Okay. Leah, how did you do, ma'am?
I did good.
Wow.
Wow.
That's my Tiffany answer. I did good.
Wow. Laura, you were waiting for more too, right? Because I was like, oh, okay. Nice. I ate dinner, so I did good too. I think I have book 3 uploaded as an ebook everywhere now, just waiting on approval. Nice. I've never heard Nia give so short of an answer ever. And Randy switched over to editing a video because my brain's hating words. Oh, Randy. Sorry. Got my cover done. Now just double checking that all the formatting is good before uploading. I always sweat this part. I sweat every part of that. Didn't sound right. You know what I mean. Part of publishing.
JC is a sweaty person.
Well, I am.
I'm just kidding.
It's why I hate summer and the heat. But That wasn't what I meant. Oh, okay, hold on. You're the only person to answer, so. But well, speaking of, the question is, Santa can bring one thing. Which do you pick? One, dream agent, bidding war on a book, but never another.
Does this mean never another bidding war or never another book published?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, can you get a different agent? Can you get a different agent?
I interpreted it my way, so I have my answer to it by the interpretation I think it meant.
Your loophole, if you will.
I'm not the queen of loopholes like Esther is, but I think I got a pretty good one.
Number 2, $92K a year as a little-known, constantly busy indie author. Or 3, hybrid with a part-time job. Definitely not 3.
Not 3.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that
That's
right up
a lot
front.
of people's life right now.
I would take 3.
3.
You was going to say 3?
3.
Yeah.
No, I don't want the part. I mean, is the part-time job also writing? Because that's the only way that
It could
works.
be anything.
Oh, that's true. It could be anything.
I'm asking even for clarifying questions. Like,
She said interpret how you will, so yay.
I mean, well, if part-time is like, me.
Because I don't want to be consistently busy. Like number 2.
Well,
I don't want to be a constantly busy indie author.
But if I'm consistently busy publishing and going on book tours and
No.
That's too much for me.
If you're not a well-known author, are you getting book tours?
Yeah, I'm taking number 1 all day long. Because here's my thing. Number 1, because if I'm going bidding war, I'm thinking that I'm going into the millions now. It could be one book. Hey, I'm a sci-fi fantasy writer. I
don't need another agent forever.
Omnibus a 3-part series into one giant book. Okay, so boom, I got my favorite project. They just gave me several $1 million in this bidding war. Yeah. Hey, I'm good to go. I can indie publish and write whatever I want at my leisure.
If we're looking at it that way, then I would have gone that way. I was interpreting it as just one book. So I was like, no, I don't want to ever just publish one book. But if we're interpreting it Nia's way, then yes.
This would be Nia's book.
Yes. Thank you, yes. Look at that tiny font. Look at that, teeny tiny.
Double columned.
Double column tiny font. That is my book. It's great. And now, because it was a bidding war, it's now being turned into a movie. So I'm just sitting back, bankrolling on the money. I can write and do art and make crafts and bake at my leisure. I can indie publish something if I want to. I don't need an agent anymore. I'm good to go. I am bankrolling.
Now, if we're interpreting it that way, then yes. I was not interpreting it that way. So
he got in a blanket himself.
I like that interpretation. Oh, Roy. He's so cute. Brady said, I'm sorry. Did y'all want to answer? Well, we know Nia's answer now. Mine is the same as Nia's because I'm going by her interpretation of it. I'm going by your interpretation. I like your interpretation much better than what I was thinking, which was just the one book, which is definitely not. Yeah. Laura and Morgan, is your answer still 3?
Well, if I'm guaranteed to get some traditionally published with option number 3 because it's hybrid, then I could get my novels all traditionally published and get my short stories all indie published and still work at Barnes & Noble. Get my 50% off.
Yeah, I think I still pick 3.
See, yeah, because I can't stand for longer than 5 minutes without searing pain. I don't need the part-time job.
I don't want a part-time job. I'm trying to stop the one I have now. I'm done. But I'm also
I would love to do what I do now part-time. Like if I had my current job now, it was part-time and then I just sold books. Like that would be great.
Yeah.
I would still work at this job.
Hazelnut also says 3. Wait. Did that one? Randy said, dream agent with 1 book. Do I have a dream agent? No, but I have 1 book. I want to publish no matter what. It's a very emotional and integral story to me that I want to be remembered for. Aww.
Yeah.
Eva says, look at y'all publishing and pre-ordering all willy-nilly. Oh, I can get more in-depth and emotional about that story too. We love to hear it. Just saying. We need celebration, yes. Interpret how you will. I interpreted Nia's way. I like Nia's thinking. My job's writing with the side of writing.
Yeah.
I mean, if my part-time job is still writing, then yeah.
Or if my part-time job was editing.
Well, you
that
love
would be
editing.
good for me too.
You love editing. I will let you have that.
No.
That's my thing.
One-hit wonders can live nice. Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. I mean, yes, I know everybody says she had a second book, but she was dead already when that second book got released. So technically,
I'm thinking Stephanie Meyer.
Yeah.
Well, Stephanie Meyer had more than one book, didn't she?
It was just one series.
It was one
series, and then also The Host.
Yeah, that's all.
Which didn't do very well.
Yeah.
Still got a movie deal.
But I was thinking like one book, like To Kill a Mockingbird is legendary. Like that spans, like that's required reading. Like to have your book be required reading, that's not bad for one book, for one hit wonder. I'm sold. I'll buy a copy. I was imagining Nia's book would be the insane person who tried to make everything published in one piece.
Yeah.
Probably.
Could you imagine the size of that book if it was my collection?
The book is like...
No, I cannot imagine.
The spine is that wide.
It has inserts. You actually have to pull out inserts to be able to read it.
The Dark Project says, I'm hoping to take my current full-time job, medical massage therapist, down to part-time and be making bank with the writing by the time the kids graduate in 8 years. Nice. Very nice. I like that. I like that goal. Randy said, I've spent almost 8 years trying to figure out how to tell the story. Also, every time I've written, whatever. Oh my God.
Rewrote the epilogue.
Ball like a baby.
Aww.
Oh, it's real personal to you. JKR has other books, but her money all came from the one book deal.
Yep.
Yes, and came with a time when she most needed it too. So if that happens, that would be great. Like right now, universe. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyway, it takes up the shelf. Oh, whoa. Takes up a shelf. Also, it's only 50 volumes, so less than half of what's been published so far.
There's over 1,000 episodes of this.
Of her book? Of your book? Right.
One Piece is a manga series and an anime series. So the adaptation is over 1,000 episodes so far.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How many chapters is it?
Nia's book comes with a book stand. Like you see.
1,128 chapters of One Piece.
Oh my God.
It's 110 book volumes.
You say it comes with a book stand like you see in an old witch's attic, and I'm thinking Charmed. I'm thinking Charmed with the
grimoire stand or a podium.
What is their book called? What is their book called?
A grimoire. It's a grimoire.
No, but that's not what they call it in the show.
What it's called in the show is
I can't think of it. Never mind.
Never seen it.
Me either.
It's a grimoire, but
you've never watched Charmed? No. I know Laura hasn't, but I didn't know Morgan hadn't.
Nope.
What are they called? The book of I don't know. Never mind. Yeah. You attract what you're afraid of. So your universe. I am so scared of it. You know what? Hold on. If you attract what you're afraid of, I actually am kind of afraid of the $1 million. I'm like, can I be just shy of the $1 million? Because I feel like
no, take the full $1 million, JC. There.
No, but I'm scared of the $1 million.
I know. That's why
what you're scared of.
You gotta take it.
No, but she says you attract what you're afraid of. I'm scared of the full $1 million.
Yeah, so you're attracting it. You get it. You get it whether you like it or not.
Okay, what I'm really terrified of is a billion. I'm just saying.
No.
Really terrified of a billion.
Exactly.
One Piece has 105 volumes and still ongoing.
Still going.
Wow. Book of Shadows. Thank you, Eva. Thank you so much. The Book of Shadows. Yes.
One Piece is older than my brother.
Wait, how old is your brother?
He was born 99.
Oh, he's a baby. I mean, I'm old.
He's married.
I mean, he's not a baby like that, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm old. Oh,
He's also over 6 foot tall.
he is tall. I've seen pictures, and he towers over most. Like, he is really tall.
My mom's like 6'9", and my brother will come up to him and just rest his head on top of her head.
My daughter's older than One Piece. Wow. Oh, okay. Well, this has been a really fun stream. Do y'all want to do outros, or you want to just wave goodbye? Are y'all going to be anywhere?
I'm streaming tomorrow.
Okay, now here's the question about that. Because you're streaming tomorrow, but I also saw Tiffany post a thumbnail. Oh, but no, Tiffany is not feeling well, so maybe, I don't know. You know what? I don't know.
Is she streaming tomorrow?
I saw a thumbnail, but also
She chose Mondays.
I know, but I also remember she lost her voice and she's not feeling well. So carry on. Forget what I didn't say anything.
Yeah, it's one scheduled tomorrow.
But she's also not feeling well, so she might cancel. I don't know. She might have forgotten that she switched it to Monday. It's Tiffany. Like, she has a lot going on. So, okay, so we're just gonna say Laura's streaming tomorrow. Cause yeah. Morgan, you're not streaming you're definitely not streaming anytime before the year's out, right?
Mm-mm.
And I have one stream left, which is next Wednesday. And Nia has Writers React.
Writers
No.
React. Yes.
Friendsgiving.
Yeah. Writers React is doing Friendsgiving this Saturday, and then scripting the book on the 30th, 29th or 30th, whatever that Saturday is.
Fair point. There will be a stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Okay. So just wave goodbye. Unless, Laura, you have any announcements? Anything else?
No.
Anyone else? Okay. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. See y'all next Wednesday. Bye.